Immortality Field had to be used. Now, does this backfire for the Gladiators?
No, probably
Chad's
not.
able to find Janu, and that might have saved things there. Focusing beam onto Big Goose here, and Raw's playing Orisa, so no one's moving him right now.
Yeah,
He can't do. Again, looking for options. Space goes down so early in the fight. No one Cloudy. He's got hit with everything but the kitchen sink. Accretion came in, and Tuba finished that kill off, and the Justice now at least demonstrating that they're not a team to be trifled with. Bit of an ivory tower up there with a supercharger and the shield, and it works. Stitch is able to get the space he needs to find a couple quick kills. He gets another space as well. Diva's desuited. And the Justice should be able to ease into this fight now.
Yeah, and they didn't have to use their Deadeye to be able to do it. So they use Supercharger, they use their Gravitic Flux, Tuba, with a Pulse Bomb on a Big Goose here towards the end as the exits come through. So you'll come back here for the next fight if you're the Justice. You'll have both support ults, you'll have the Deadeye in place.
Quite fortuitous timing and a big slip dart across the point as well. Kevster is lights out, literally. Stitch runs him down and finishes him off. And it's some clutch plays from some individuals here from the Justice that keep them afloat.
Yes, it's a really nice switch from Stitch onto Reaper when you get him in the close quarters.
They probably won't be used now while Winston's so deep. It goes now. Justice gets out. Tuba catches Kevster early this time. Oh, it looks good. Tuba leads the marching band in. 4 kills with the blade there. Nice combo. Aim God gets the nano boost where it needs to be.
That was sick. As this is going to allow you to get another Primal potentially. It's going to allow you to farm up another EMP too.
No. Have the Gladiators debated themselves here. But Janu looks so good on the Diva in that fight. Now Raw gets a nicely timed Primal Rage. Good Transcendence. It had to be there, but the Bionic Grenade denies the healing. Great response from Aim God. The Gladiators were just struggling, scrabbling, trying to get back to the point. They thought they'd be okay with the Transcendence, but they were wrong. Pulse Bomb from Stitch will claim the kill on Mirror, even though it was stuck to OG in Primal Rage, and now he is running absolutely roughshod over the Gladiators. This is the Justice many people have been waiting for, including the salty fan that just tweeted at me about not being nice about their team. How about this one? Here's a blade. Wrecking Ball already taken down. Space removed. And the Justice, they have got time in that bank. Space has to take to the skies to avoid getting taken down. And he can't Matrix OG. Nice stuff from Justice. They burst forward, Matt, just at the right time.
Yeah, too much damage out on OG. They're not able to keep him up. This will be a Nano Blade coming in from Tuba here at the end, but not even necessary. The D-Bag got into space with their minute on the clock. The Gladiators get absolutely nothing.
Stitch wants an angle, but there are shields everywhere. It's just shields. And he still finds Shaz despite that. Nicely done. But Kevs is able to get rid of Aim God. This could relieve some of the pressure until Tuba pulled the Dragonblade. Everything changed when the Weave Nation attacked, they say. Tuba gets rid of space as well, and clean up here will be pretty comfortable for him. He can linger as long as he likes.
Yep, so that'll be another fight win for the Justices. His defense looked really good. Genji Widow. So Genji.
He's so good at
Genji in general.
In the drop down, the accretion does not connect from him, and OG's just surrounded by Justice players. Washington look extremely good with this setup, Matt. They get so much space from Tuba and Raw pushing up, and Stitch is free to do damage.
They're crushing the Gladiators.
Just trying to find maybe a pick on a big target or a chunk worth of damage. Just a headshot will be enough here. Raw is able to push them all back in. Gladiators, are you okay? Where have the Gladiators gone? They were so full of swagger, so confident at the start of this series, and now they look like kittens, Matt. Mewling kittens.
No, I mean, they're getting dunked on. Kevster just trying to stay alive. The recall, Tuba goes and finishes him off. Gravitic Flux here from Janu this has been fantastic from the Justice.
Just around the corner, some Gladiators players remaining, but look at this. Stitch, so much space, no threat to him whatsoever. It's hard for Kevster to cross those gaps, Matt. He doesn't have verticality. He needs to blink to do it. And now Tuba gets to work from the other end. It's a pincer. And
they have not been able to, like, look at Tuba just being able to, there's so much damage and whatever, he wants. And the payload just moving on in. Stitch with a headshot onto Kevster is, this should be the Justice closing out Rialto in dominant fashion.
Video games. Tuba tries to drop in here. Oh, my man ring! Some respect, please! Tuba tries to Dragonblade. The Echo's in the air. He's not able to connect, but Shaz, though, is waiting for him, and a tasty morsel is consumed. Wrecking Ball's there as well. Tuba's still healthy. Another couple of shurikens. Here we go. Blade in, looking for the brick. Stunned immediately, though. Still gets the kill.
It looks like he potentially wants to hold on to it. Oh, now he gets a dash kill, goes to the Blade.
Yeah, I mean, with the Flux holding everybody in place, all he needs is a couple hits. Nice little two-piece there from Tuba. This is going to force the Gladiators back for a time. Kevster
there, and Johnny's going to get one.
That is a massive gravitic flux, man. I mean, they knew the Gladiators had to use their immortality field because of the amplification matrix that came out from the Justice. So, oh, the stagger would be dangerous here, though. He cannot die in this position. Oh my! That was classy. Stitch gets out alive. So back to Tracer Genji, just without the dive tanks. Fine, good staggered fight. This one the Justice Arc looking very durable. Gravitic flux here, catches one. And yes, it was Aim God held off in midair. Still in overtime now, but Johnny wants to go for the prize. They push past OG's shield and they get him. Stitch
They're gonna do
causing
this.
problems on the Tracer, man. Are they though? Blade here, interrupted by Tuba, or for Tuba. Regardless, the Justice just hang on.
Yep.
So far at least. Chaz is down. Okay, there it is. Both supports are missing for the Gladiators here, so that's been turned around. No healing available now for the rest of LA, but Space and Kempster are still there to deal damage, and they're sat in the corner. They don't need healing if they're not taking damage, and their bunker is keeping them nice and durable here. A cold winter won't even bother them. Birdring finds Stitch, and Raw is run into the ground, and the Gladiators take the series away. Signs of life, signs of resistance from Washington, but ultimately it's too little and far too late.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I'm really impressed with how the Justice played after map number 1.
Zubid takes out Color Hex 2, who is waiting alongside with a pulse bomb. Blade, he has to get a 6k at this point. Jumps on the Arthur. The Sleep Dart missed, but Jerry and Punk to just destroy them as soon as they do end up moving out from cover. Fusion does fall to Tuba's pulse bomb, and he manages to get onto the point to trigger overtime, as well as a potential cap as well. Punk in the 1v1 does manage to win it, but still, the flip is going to come through for Tuba. They're going to have to do the damage now. Tuba's found himself in the back line with a lot of HP and a lot of armor. That's a 3k for Tuba. Him and Ark just dove on the back line to make sure Boston Uprising can do all of anything. Fusion's now on the ball to try and get back to the point in time. Overseeing time ticking down, and a lot to deal with the Wrecking Ball. There it is. They got pushed off the points. And Washington Justice tie up Busan for now. The flanking legs. He's going to do it again. Carl Hex has earned himself a pulse bomb too. He gets dragged back into it. Oh dear. Raw. Absolute 9-head. Oh, nice little nano on the side. Now Color Hex, it's time for him to go to work. Oh, stun. Whip shot in. He called or Color Hex to actually make an engagement. He did just that, and Stitch just 2-hit him. Good kill onto Jerry as well. Lack of DPS now for the Boston Uprising, and well, just lack of everybody else too. As Fusion just goes down. Nice little stagger. Well, not really too much of a stagger on Halo. I thought it was going to be longer, but they managed to cap the point. Quick shot. Yeah. Oh, Nano, Blade, straight on top, bashed. Can he get a reset? Yes, he can. Punk, Halo dead. That's a 3. That's a 4K. Can he make it 5? Yes, he can. Tuba is in the server. Maybe a 6th as well, as the Orisa is clamoring round the shield. The 6K for the Genji. The nano boost was all that he needed. The Orisa should be okay, I say that. She's on fire, please save. No, please save Fusion.
That was a really nice shield. Oh.
It's on the pulse bomb. You have to get back to spawn. Myunbong ends up going down to Tuba in the back. The nano boost was on him. He didn't need the blade. That's an easy 2k for the Genji, and a nice little shuriken there at the end, finishing off Jerry. Tuba really coming alive on Hollywood. A couple of more meters does remain. Boston Uprising are going to be able to get back to the payload in time. Punk jumping over to the Wrecking Ball. He's going to get taken out rather swiftly, but still, they have to contend with the blade. Oh, the slow. Not sure what happened there. I think he just got punched to the left-hand side. Jerry gets taken out with a boulder. And that will be the Boston Uprising fading away. A couple of meters remains, but 2 minutes and 29 in the time bank for the Justice over the 2 minutes of Boston Uprising.
Is there a vortex eating pulse bombs over there?
He's got Blade. I may not even matter, to be fair. Yeah, they just clean up everybody regardless. Jerry got killed off instantly with that blade. And that will be the halt on the payload for the Justice. And now Fusion's in the 1v2 up in the front lines. He's trying to take down Arc, but it was too much damage from Raw, ending his life rather swiftly. Jerry is still alive near the point and can potentially get back to touch, but they might just want to fight near the doors. Jerry's going to have to try and, he's going to have to try and reset. He does just that. Yeah. Nail-biting finish now for the Justice. OT is here. The Stitch too.
Can't happen.
And they don't even go for the touch. I think they were relying there on actually Color Hex going for the touch. Washington Justice now tie the series up 1 apiece on Hollywood. Defense is looking good for the Justice. They're able to get a little bit of progress on the point, but that's going to be about it. Nano Blade available for Tuba.
Yeah, they don't use it.
Because they're all...
That's why that fight worked out so well. And there's going to be a late stagger too. Nice little deflect there.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. There's the Nano, there's the Blade straight in. Doesn't matter, the stuns piled into him, but the 6k Blade yet again, or 5k. Raw stole the 6k. Regardless, it still looked flashy. Nano Blade, same place. There's the rock, the dash in. He was saving the cooldowns. 1 kill, make that a second. Raw steals another one. Janu as well, cleaning on up. Tuba gets 2. We're supposed to get 6, but his team have had enough. They've decided they want the kills instead. Forced out the immortality field, but everybody's still so low already. Tuba's going to go in for the resets now. And Sish is going to be able to follow this up with some damage too. This turret doing all of absolutely nothing, unfortunately, as the Boston Uprising are just going to get rolled on first. Rather reminiscent, though, of their offense as well. Now Aim God has the Nano. The Blades has been the biggest thing that's enabled them to win. 65% for Tuba already. Fusion. There's the Nano, there's the Blade. Immortality field down. He's already used the dash, though. He gets the reset off the bomb, actually finding the kill. Coach Gun is going to force him back to the point, but the damage may have already been done. With Punk falling, there's very little tank pressure on the point now. Punk is still alive somehow on the point, but Raw finishes him off in the end. And now Carla Hex trying to go for yet another hammer kill. He might be able to get it. No, Janu finishes him off. I don't think he had any ammo left, so that was the only thing he could do. The punch in for Jerry ends Tuba's life, but Janu is going to make his life a whole lot worse, killing him off and sending him back to spawn. 2 ticks, now a third, and a map completion. The Nano's going to just get placed onto Tuba to try and get the damage done. I mean, he hasn't got a blade, but he might just be able to build up to it. There's the kill onto Fusions. This is going to be it. It doesn't matter if Tuba goes down here. They got bodies on the point. Myungbong falls, and 33% is capped. Washington Justice, 2-1 now, up in the series. Boston, they need your support back at home right now because they are 1 map away, Hex, from getting eliminated from the Summer Showdown. Sphere, there's the Blade. Oh, there's no way, Jerry. You ain't surviving that one, son. With the sights, know exactly where Color Hex has been. That's line himself up for that one. He had nowhere else to walk, so that was an easy headshot by Stitch. You can even spawn camp at this point as well. That's such a disgusting sight line if you have a shield with you too. There's the reset dash there by Tuba. I think you just put it, there's the Nano, there's the Blade. Even there, Tuba gets 1. The resets are coming. Fusions almost accepting his own fate. There's the Nano, there's the Blade in the back. Doesn't get rolled, he completely missed it. In fact, Tuba dived through the rock, it looked like. Unfortunately, didn't get the reset dash, but they were able to clean up Fusions on the tail end of it. Stitch falls, but whatever. We managed to kill the front line, and we're going to get the payload moving.
You just nano him first and let him hit one shot.
Nano, there's the Blade in the back. He's already taken out 1. Oh, that's it. This fight is very much done. The payload has been delivered. And he's just going to round about on the rest. Clean it up as well. Ooh, spicy dose dash. Nice. Not bad at all. It's beautiful. Nano, Blade, Tube's in the sky, he gets boomed away, but still has a dash. This might be good! He gets over the field, and he gets Billboard and Halo! That whip shot cost them the entirety of this map, I think! Aim God just gonna kill Fusions, and that's gonna be it! The Boston Uprising are out! Washington Justice are gonna deliver the payload, end the series 3-1! And we are not seeing the Uprising in the Summer Showdown. Washington Justice have clinched their place in 12.
Memories of the old super jump Genji. He gets launched to the moon from a whip shot, but it lands him right onto the back line. Ana gets the dash resets.
I think we're actually improving a lot because first time we actually met Gladiators, we got 3. Next was like, I don't know, it was like 3-1 or something. Now we drew once. So maybe next time we get a chance. I think we're getting better and better.